And it is a pick from the United States.
And they're off.
What happens?
Uh-oh. Appears that sync is not being properly spectated. Did y'all first start?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or at least he's in room.
We need to make sure he's playing with them.
He's not according to bench.
Okay. Alright, it looks like we had a forced start match by accident, so this one's probably just going to be warm-up again.
Yeah, this one's going to be rematched. Something modified.
Off to a good start.
I think he's commented on the other players right now.
Sure, honestly, it looks like most of them are doing fantastic. We do have a couple early breaks from the New Zealand team.
It's a really typical thing to do really well in a run that doesn't really matter, and then you get to the one that actually does matter, and you screw up.
Solely in Safari Ghosts as well, but Bunny seems to be the ones leading this at the moment, still giving the combos.
Still, with the loss of a player and 2 people on New Zealand still full comboing, probably not going to win this format.
Good luck. Good thing it doesn't matter then.
Yeah.
We'll see if people keep their FC and who gets the higher accuracy, I guess, and the higher score.
Sapphire Ghost, Zoe, and Booney are still running high combos. No misses yet. Oh! Soli has just lost that combo.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw FCs on this map. We've seen actually a few FCs on this before, I believe, especially with Poland and Argentina.
Scores are actually quite interesting right now. Sapphire is still keeping that combo. If Booney happens to break, and same with Kiwa, there could be a comeback for the United States.
Although Soli does have a pretty nice lead to points at the moment, it would take Kyokun and Derek to not miss anything at this point.
Alright, the match is over, although this was merely a warm-up. Wow. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did the United States win this one?
Yes. The United States won. They won by
Wow.
7.7 million.
I wasn't sure if I was reading that right. Wow. The United States did indeed come back with the persistence at the end.
Apparently Sync got to play, and that made the difference because he got 12 million points.
So Sync was actually playing. That's very, very
Probably
strange.
was a problem with spectating and things.
Yeah, it could be a spectator. That's all it could be. It is a spectator problem.
If Sync hadn't been playing after all, then New Zealand would have won, so it's not really any wonder that we got a little surprised.
Yes, actually, Sync got 12.5 million points and Red won by 7.7 million. If it weren't for him, Netherlands would have won. No, Netherlands, New Zealand.
So this would be a hunting run, right? So it's now...
This is warm-up.
You know,
Oh, is it accounting?
yeah, if Sync was playing, then this is counting. There's no reason to not make this a warm-up. This is a... I don't
You're
know.
right. We were
I
making
mean,
this warm-up
it was
because...
initially meant as a proper competitive match.
He's over. And since all players, non-players stopped playing, they pretty much played a legitimate match. So
For them, it looked like a normal match. So
Alright, in that case, our first win goes to the United States. Although we didn't get to see Sync's perspective.
just too bad because I actually got the third best score.
oh come on, it probably looks like auto anyway.
Next one.
Yeah, hold on, I'll actually bring up the stream. I'm busy freaking out because, you know, no connection.
Right, it seems like next order of business is fixing Sync's viewpoint.
He's currently restarting his client.
Okay, so right now we're just trying to make sure that the technical difficulties going on are fixed up.
Apparently it was something that had to do with spectating and having clients in the same room, but anyway, it's all fixed now. So we can safely go into the second half. New Zealand's first pick.
We're now waiting on New Zealand's pick.
Going to be one of the hidden maps.
Yep, 45 no Yukizakura. That's the one
that
with the
means-
skin on the storyboard.
Yeah, the 45 years of Sakura Blossom. Or something.
About 45 years. I know something that probably took 45 years to make is that storyboard.
Yeah,
It's always
it
nice.
took so much time that it had to start like before the game was even made.
It's always nice to see people spending a lot of times on storyboards.
I mean, I would pretty much like to spend 10 years getting into this game before I even started. That would be great.
Get a head start.
Yeah,
Oh.
Now we do know that this is the map that people were talking about being difficult as a hidden map because of all the traps. Well, namely the 2 traps, which are hidden nodes under 6 sticks, return sliders.
Yes, it seems we're already experiencing some trouble in the playing. We have 3 players who have had early breaks.
Yeah, Derek, who definitely seems like he's having trouble with the map.
Sync has just followed suit.
Indeed. Kyokun and Sapphire Stone are still standing though.
It appears to be that it is still 2 full combos on both teams, so it is still even match.
Yeah. The other players don't really seem to get a steady combo going.
I can imagine it might be difficult to play the map with the storyboard moving in the background.
I doubt
Well, they're not
enabled.
They probably have, yes. Actually, it doesn't really matter that much because the skin in this map isn't really that bad. It's actually pretty good. If I didn't have my own, I would probably just copy it and use it because it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like there's really too interesting.
It looks like there are only 2 full comboers left, Sapphire Ghost and Booney.
And Booney just missed, so it's not Sapphire Ghost, I guess. It seems like Dirku has failed. Maybe he can recover though.
Yeah, well,
Sapphire Ghost is creating the largest gap between the teams' scores at this moment. It's going to take the combined effort of New Zealand to pass Sapphire at this point.
Yeah, they have to not miss and get
and
a steady
that's
combo.
not going to happen at this point because it's too late.
Yeah, indeed.
And the victory goes to US, and they win by 5.1 million.
It was the break at the end that truly decided it.
Alright, so it's time for America's second pick, which is No Pain, No Gain.
And keep in mind that US is now leading 2 against New Zealand, which has 0, and they need to win the 2 next games, yes. Really, that impression of Sapphire Ghost just going about and full combo and almost everything it's really good player to have in a team.
Yeah, Sapphire's shown incredible skill this round.
I mean, for accuracy, he's not quite a top, but like for a tournament like this, he's really reliable.
Alright, so this play change. TCM is leading and is going to be replaced by Deadly.
Now the next map is going to be No Pain, No Gain, hosted by US.
Alright, so far everyone is still having a full combo.
No, we'll just wait and see when I get past the first stream. The first stream was slice-sided.
It looks like we have 3 early breaks. Derek, Deadbeat, and Kiwa. And Soli. Yeah, Soli followed suit.
And so did Kyoku.
Actually, Soli's was a glitched break. Soli still has a combo. It's such an odd spectator glitch, isn't it? Now, the good thing about early... Hold on. The good thing about early breaks is that it is still possible to catch up, as there hasn't been too much lost point potential.
Especially on a map like this that goes up to 21 million points when FC'd.
Yeah, it's really important for players to know that regardless of how bad you play or how many times you break, the only thing that matters is just building the combo, because it can make a difference. You saw just like in the match between Norway and Hong Kong, that we knew that we could perhaps win it if we just kept playing, and we won by like nothing at all, but still won.
Yes, very often it's shown that every player has counted. For instance, if one was gone, it would have gone to the other team.
Yes, and even when China was playing, it became pretty vital for them to keep the fourth player, because even though they were really strong as a three-man team, we could still beat them.
Deadbeat had pretty harsh miss right there, and so did Kiwa.
Yeah, it seems at the moment that we have 2 FCs coming, full combos coming from the United States side, and currently just solely playing well.
Now, this is going to be a problem for New Zealand. They need to hope that someone from the United States breaks their combo. Otherwise, that double full combo will push well over what New Zealand can reach.
It's actually getting too late already, because we're talking about 2 of those. Also, United States, yes, okay, that's fair enough. The only problem with that though is that one player can shoot as much as 21 million points, and usually that could actually be enough to win the entire game. Not in this case, but it still just makes all the entire difference.
Especially since Deadbeat seems to have a hard time with the map. He's still not at the 1 million mark.
Deadbeat actually failed halfway through and he still didn't recover. I've been watching his HP and it was constantly like low.
Now, it is good to note that Derek was helping with a 100 to 200 combo just then. New Zealand needs to have a significant combo with a combination of its players in order to come back. And with that, the United States won with a whopping 15 million points.
That's actually closer than what you usually see on that kind of map. I think the largest score difference we've seen on that is like 45 million points.
Okay, it seems we're having another player switch up. Deadbeat is now being switched by TCN.
Yep.
Okay, that didn't work well. Let's switch back. Okay.
Oh, and an interesting note, it seems that Sync actually played with the video on.
Oh my goodness.
That's
wow.
pretty cool.
Alright,
Respect.
so this puts us at 3-0, United States lead.
So August once again proving himself to be one of the greatest players on the team.
Yet again. I'd like to point out that Sapphire Ghost has not missed any of the 3 rounds that have counted.
Yeah, it is really impressive.
Well, I wouldn't say full combo, I'd just say the better kind of essing. You have to keep in mind that when you lose a combo on a slider break, you're not technically full comboing them out.
Okay, so it was that kind of...
I don't know what that's called.
Actually, I don't think
A
he has
slider
broken.
break.
I don't think he has broken combo yet.
Well, you don't break the combo, but you break the slider. So you do not get a perfect
yes.
at the end of it.
You lose one combo.
And the next map is going to be the last queen of the double time picks.
Even though it's technically not considered a full combo, most players would still believe that it is because the score difference isn't really that much.
Well,
that is true.
If you listen to what full combo means for just a second, you just figure out that, yeah, they got the max combo anyway, so it can be counted as one.
It's going to be Yusa, the last queen. And it's ironic because, you know, the name pretty much says the US should be the ones hosting this, but it's actually New Zealand.
We have some early misses from Kiwa and TCN. Oh, and Ben. And Bunny. Seems like Dirk has some early problems as well, although this is extremely early in the match.
Yeah,
this
the map is fairly short though.
Oh, this is the sort of map I'm expecting Sync to play well.
Sync is a relatively quick double timer.
Exactly.
Not only that, he's getting quite good accuracy.
Yeah, he did the hardest pattern in the East, so it's only the last pattern for him left. It's probably going to get above 5 million.
Kyokun's also doing quite nice.
Yeah, there are only 3 full comboers right now, and that would be on the United States team. If they can keep this up, they've won for sure.
Yeah, and the score
pretty
difference
much.
will of course count for the total amount of score they're going to get from this round if they win. So
Yeah.
of course it's really important to just play as well as you possibly can.
I think it's pretty safe to say that it's over with the performance that the United States is showing. Unless suddenly they all
and
fail.
Actually, the results are already in, and indeed, United States wins with 3 full combos.